As the sun rises, realize your demise. The start of a new day, new play. Brighter rays from the sun, nicer ways to have fun. Seek for recollection, perfection, and God's blessing. That last one I'm stressing. As the sun rises, don't do nothing you might regret, cause it's all over when the sun sets.
As the sun rises, blue skies, new lives to live, new things to give. There's some people really happy here, so I feel that they won't be ready for when I leave. Too many people depend on me, so I had to lead them streets. So many things have changed when people playing these games. They know about living in vain, but they won't ever change. I think that's so lame. But how could you take lives after I saw my grandma's eyes right before she died, and that still crying? Now I can see that she was ready, but will you be? My brothers be running the street acting like some thugged out G's. What's going on with the way we living? Can't tell them school people keep on killing and catching feelings. But that ain't me, see I'm a man. Dealt the better hand than yours. What he put us in for us to mix and mingle. That's when I got the tingle to get up and get out. See what life is all about. Peace out, oh my.
The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun sets, the sun gets in your eyes and blinds you. Finds you in a different location, space and heartbeat racing. Full of speed, full of need, full of greed, full of these is what the day brings to offer. Would they be good or bad, make you happy or sad, chipper or mad? I knew a lad who gave all he had to change other sadness to gladness, for madness is all they gave in return. But soon they will learn that ungratefulness will cause them to burn. It is hot, but that's all I've got. I got the bots. Apple snap on your neck when the sun sets. All those spell tests will not be looked at as bad. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test.
The sun rises, the sun sets, and it's an everyday thing, but dog, I've been blessed to see what I done seen. I walked between the raindrops when the storm came. My folks hustle for paper, that's why they said came. Trying to get their name known for all the time gone. Just trying to make it home before they chill and get grown. This world is messed up, smokers, boys, and pot love. Been put my rocks up, but I still feel stuck. Hold my bridges up with a wing and a prayer. No longer looking for trouble, don't wanna take it there, but I will if I have to. Resort to drastic measures if I got to. Yeah.
The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test.
Gotta keep lasting, praying all night and fasting. Music blasting, I keep crashing, I need to check. I thought it was night train, that value jet. I wonder what's next, I feel like I'm strung out on dope. I can't cope, I have no hope left inside. I'm taking a glide, I'm on cloud 9, watching the sunrise. Difficulties pressuring me, killing me softly. I know he prepares a table for me in the presence of my enemies. I'm feeling numbness in my extremities. I'm in the calamities, only fueling my insanities. I gotta keep faith in my Christianity. See, we live our life in phases, like a pregnancy at different stages. Y'all still paying those slave wages. Y'all still paying those slave wages.
The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test. The sun rises, the sun sets, and when it sets, you realize that they was just a test.